Hey, Feral fam. We are back with CEO Daniela, Cuban-born, based out of Jacksonville. Tell me more about yourself. So glad to have you here.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys. Always admire the show. Number one follower at this point.
Aw. Thank you for supporting us.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
of course.
And thank you for always giving us a place to be and, do the podcast.
Appreciate it. No, thank you. Well, so my name is Daniela, and I am Cuban. I came to the U.S. 14 years ago, so it's been a while, half my life. And I started high school, I did some college, and then picked a path that's not in the square, and that it led me here to now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, tell us about your childhood a little bit.
Right. I grew up in a very humble home with not a lot of resources. And I had a lot of friends, community, and loved ones around me. I grew up in the streets picking up, snacks from neighbors and playing with socks that we made into balls because we didn't have money for actual balls to play with. We used to walk to school. We used to walk back, go everywhere walking. And it kind of dictated who I am as a person, as independent, as humble. I know saying humble now means I'm not humble, but it kind of brought me to I'd seen it all.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I live it all and I love it all because I never had it all. So
I know in previous conversations you mentioned a list of things you've done since out of high school until now.
Yes.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. You're very accomplished for your age, obviously. And not that age dictates your ability to do research and decide more is better for whatever is better for you, but I know coming up hard will dictate a lot of what you do. Did your parents instill any sense of business acumen or money or any of that stuff in the house? How did you learn that?
It was the opposite, actually.
Okay.
My parents never talked about money, never talked about life in general and how to be outside it. They were more secured, trying to protect me from the real world. They were both very, you have to go to college, you have to get married and have a kid. I did the complete opposite.
Yeah. That sounds very traditional.
Yeah.
So they were very traditional. I always had an ultimatum. If I didn't do things that they wanted, I would have to find myself somewhere else to live. Which exactly that's what I did because I did not choose their path at 18.
Okay.
And that's kind of where they were, they both got masters in their field. They were both accomplished in Cuba, and I was none of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at 18, what was your first step into, I guess, separating yourself from that mentality?
It started early when I got my first job.
Okay.
And it also started with high school. I started going into different clubs, different activities. I wasn't the best student, but I was more a social butterfly. So I just picked the crowd that I liked the most, and it kind of led me different paths. None of my friends were entrepreneurial. All of them, they're lawyers, they're doctors, they're accomplished. I'm the only one that's on a different path. So just kind of happened.
So what was your first job?
I worked at Cuban-born on the street.
Here?
Yeah.
No, freak away.
Down the street. You can
Holy cheese and rice. I worked at Firehouse down the street.
The one that closed on reopen.
Yeah. I was like, what?
Yeah.
You were at Firehouse down the street? I was at Firehouse in Orange Park. That's so funny.
That one there? Yeah.
McDonald's wouldn't hire me. And I walked into Captain D's and there were social staff that they made me manager in a week.
What?
Oh, that's awesome. That's great.
They saw your potential.
Yes.
I saw my potential too, and I left.
You left here and then went where? Because I know you, in part of your story that you shared, you were in Orlando.
Right. So first I did all this stuff through high school.
Okay.
I was still in high school. So I did Metro PCS when it still existed.
Okay.
And I did corporate. And that kind of ticked what I did after. I got stocks in the company at a very early age. I had an okay salary. Back in the day, it was $6 an hour, and they were paying me $12. I was rich. That started my entrepreneurial path because at that age, with the income and all the choices I made, I bought a house. And that's when Airbnb started picking up. I had my first Airbnb. I started picking up money. But life happened. So after that, I just like...
Well, we're going to get into it, but still,
Yeah,
understood.
you
Like,
have a lot of things, little side gigs going on.
Well, in 8 years, I probably had 10 different side quests. It's always a side quest. Once a month, I have a different side quest.
so, like, in that time, I think that all of us, especially when it comes to you and, like, how you said you had to leave your house. So who is your biggest motivation or your toughest critic? Obviously,
Myself.
Yourself?
I didn't have a mentor. I just wanted to spite my dad. I think that motivated me. Spiting my dad out of kind of making him see that I didn't need him to flourish, because I was a dad's kid. You know, all the girls are attached to their dad, so
Yeah,
I was my dad's kid. And it hurt a lot when he made me choose a lot of... He forced me into choosing things I didn't want to at the beginning, that led me down a different path. But I was also not a bad kid. I just, you know...
You made choices that...
I made choices
that you had to experience.
and didn't align with their beliefs, for sure.
So what did you said they both have masters. What's his master?
My dad, he had a master in agricultural something.
Okay.
And then my mom, she was one of the directors, our village, you could call it. It was a small place, for physical, like all the sports and
Physical therapy?
education.
Oh, no.
So like she was in charge of creating the programs for the students for physical education.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, they were doing masters by I was like 8 or 9. They were still studying. I could see them studying.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had me at a very, not old age, but not, early. So they studied.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that probably turned you off.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, all mental.
Yeah, all that.
I had tutors and I still failed class. That was not good.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You know, some people learn through experience and not just getting, told what to do or...
I can't.
Yeah.
I have to, I'm a visual learner, and then I'm a doer.
Yeah.
I'll do I fail, and then I just redo it, and that's how I kind of learn.
Yeah.
I was watching something with Chef Oliver the other day. What is it? Jamie Oliver. He's dyslexic. And that's why he didn't finish school.
Huh.
Because,
really?
yeah. And no one would listen to him, and that was before dyslexia and autism and all that stuff were a thing. So that's why he quit and became a chef, because he could actually see and do.
Right. I don't think I have anything diagnosed, but
I'm saying, sometimes it's harder,
yeah,
especially when you don't know how to teach somebody.
right. And also, I think it's also hard when you don't have someone that you admire and want to follow.
Yeah.
Because I wish, like, some people have teachers in school or, like,
Yeah.
your boss at your job. I didn't have that. I don't know how it happened. I have a very short-term memory. That's why I don't, like, feel the weight of my life, because, like, I forget what I did yesterday.
Oh my gosh. She's a bubble guppy.
You just start over every day.
Yeah. It's like
50
fresh.
first dates. It's 50 new businesses.
So what made you come up with Tiki Java? Like, what brought you here?
Tiki Java started out of frustration at Bull Bean downtown. I loved the place, and I used to go work there.
Okay.
And I was there for most of the day. I was spending $30 on coffee, and I couldn't find a seat most of the time, and it was just busy, crowded, expensive, and I felt like a metal chair in jail.
Yeah.
And I did not get community. I didn't get the excitement to be there working. I was just there because I knew other people kind of had the energy. And this place popped in when I came to visit my parents down the street, because they still live around. And it was for sale. I saw it. It had a tiki hut. And I was like, I love greenery and I love the spaces as they are. And I came and made an offer on the place, bought it out, and started.
You did a really good job with it.
Yeah, you did a very good job.
You did. And the fact that you hold so many events here, you just show so much community support.
Thank you.
And we're so grateful as a community for you and this place.
Thank you. I think I'm not doing enough.
Oh,
So you'll see a bunch more events happening.
Wow.
Especially community-based. And a lot of more volunteering happening. Community-based as well.
Yeah.
And leadership-based, because I want to be someone that people can come to.
Yeah.
And I have seen people come here and then I'm working and they're asking questions about random things that they're not expecting the barista to know. And here I am giving them answers. And I have multiple clients come in and they're like, hey, I did this. It's done. It's approved. Or like, hey, I found funding. Or, hey, you know, I found this resource or this grant or whatever random thought they had. And it appeared. So now I have like loyal customers. Also, like the favoring thing. Remember I talked about favors? It comes back.
Yeah, it does. And I'm sure it feels good to have that too around you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome. So, like, in between, you also decided to become a mom.
No.
She's like, nope, I did not.
That's exactly what happened to me. I'm like, that was not a decision I was looking to make.
According to my doctor, when I was 14, I was not gonna have kids. And I never planned on having kids. I never cared to have kids. She's a blessing. She's my blessing. She motivates me, nevertheless. But with my long-term partner I was with, we never planned, and it happened within a 3-year span that we were dating. So it was very spur of the moment. And it was a choice of having the kid, because I'm pro-choice. I'm very pro-choice. It's either the choice of having the kid now or not having another kid, because you never know what can happen. And this was already a miracle. So I was pregnant at 20, married at 20, divorced at 21, and a baby at 21. So it was all very fast.
Yeah.
All like my side quest. Everything's just like popping it out.
All the experiences.
All the experiences I had them very fast.
Well, you understand how to pivot, I think. Like, you're not spending the time wasting a lot of tears. I mean, if you're capable of like learning from whatever, I don't call them mistakes. Like, because I used to, but now it's like, no, like you said, you learned. Don't make that choice again. You pivoted.
Right.
Here you are. It doesn't matter how fast you learn the lesson. That's on other people's time.
Right.
Like, your time is your time. So so I was like, okay, that's funny because that's the same shit happened to me. I was like, okay, I was on birth control. He wore something. She's still here.
Yeah.
She's still fucking.
She's a lesson and also a driver. Because sometimes you think that you don't need anyone, and you look at your kid and it's like, it's my driver. It might be also my headache.
Yes.
But it's pushing me over the edge when I need it.
Yes. Yeah. When I don't want to get up in the morning, when I don't want to do things, I'm like, nope, she needs me.
They still need you, and that's literally what makes you do the things you want to do. You need to do, really.
I was sleeping like a dead person this morning, I swear. And I was like, nope, I gotta get up. Like, you know, she's like, Mommy, your eyes are puffy. I was like, I know, there's something wrong. I'm not sure what it is, but let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, I told you I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep 2 nights ago, but I had to be up at 6 to take my kid to school. And I was just on like dead mode the whole day. And I didn't have a choice because she needed to be in school, I needed to work, and then I needed to pick her up on top of that.
Yeah.
We have those days, man.
Like I said, I gotta take my naps.
You should do that.
Okay, so you were talking about doing more community-based stuff, like, and being more leadership. You and I were talking, or all of us were talking about, like, that community outreach that you were, like, trying to get CEOs and women together that are kind of like you, but obviously a little bit different and from different walks of life to help each other kind of work through whatever red tape or just learn different things from one another.
Right.
Have you named the initiative yet?
Yes. So I am part of the initiative. We are 3 amazing women, very powerful in our own way. It's the Latina CEO Club.
Okay.
And we're all different structures in business. And that's going to translate to what we do with the club as well. Because I have multiple entrepreneurial facts or like things that I do. Alejandra has the background of mentorship, leadership, and like she also works very mindfulness. And she does yoga. She's very into health and spiritual. And Linda is her stone.
Okay.
She is our pillar. She has a trucking company, and yeah, right?
That's awesome.
We're completely different walks of life. And she is the president of the Maritime Club here in Jax for 3 years running. And she said, well, she's retiring this year, and she's going to run our little club into a big club.
What's your vision for the club?
Little.
This is a very powerful situation that we're getting into because of who will be in it. Everyone's a powerhouse. Everyone has achieved something and everyone has something to give. The whole idea is to give everyone that's in the space and willing to work forward and work with each other more of what's the word, a spotlight, not just online but within the community, with our resources, with our connections, with imagine someone reaching out to one single person about, I need a segment, or I need this show, or I need this mastermind created. And then there's this battle of women that all they know what to do is fight daily, because that's what they have to do, and it's all they know. So just imagining that and the resources that they can give and the opportunities that we can give each other just to flourish, especially because we don't have an outlet as women in business. We don't have that, let's talk it out. Like, I'm not going to say like men do, but there's a certain stigma, there's a certain wall that we smoke the same cigars, but we don't smoke the same cigars.
Yeah, men tend to have more round tables. I mean, it's just more common, right?
We're on the share in the corner, and it's known. And yes, there's men that have given us the space and opportunities. There's men that have given me outlets and opportunities and things I would never get otherwise by myself. But what if we could do that for each other?
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not appreciating what men do for us, but I'm also saying we could appreciate each other and build each other up.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's cool. So what I'm imagining is something like you just said. So if someone's building a segment up for a TV show, you would call on your Rolodex of women, like for your association, and be like, okay, so there's this writer, there's this videographer, there's this screenplay artist, there's like whatever, and you would be like, okay, so can you help
available?
me? Who's available to help on this project? Is that what you're saying?
It's more of the city council calls, and they need powerful women to give a powerful speech.
Okay.
Someone that needs to be represented, a community that needs to be spoken for.
Okay.
That's what we're going for. We're trying to build community, and we're trying to build locally. Okay. Yes, I would love for it to be like national, but the idea is for when someone's asking, we should have it.
Okay.
And just the meetings that we're going to have, and the roundtables, and all the monthly meetings, questions, answers. Everyone has the same problems. Everyone has the same rebuttals. And once we start answering each other's questions, everyone else would have the same thing or will experience something similar.
Okay.
So it's more... It's more a mentorship of each other and a build-up of community.
Okay.
It's not gonna be cool because it's already cool. But I'm already seeing the effects of the group, and it has not had a first meeting. It has not launched. We haven't put our mission statement into the world yet. Okay. And the mission has a statement.
I was gonna say, how are people feeling like leaving the group and like they're already in it?
Right. There's already talks. There's already meetings that we had with different powerful women, and everyone's very forward. Everyone is looking for the same outlet, and I think we all just needed a voice and someone to kind of start it, to build on it. And this one's gonna create a lot of connections emotionally and personal with women that were not emotional and personal, and that will also bring a lot of community, and it will be better for everyone else around.
Yeah.
In general.
I love that.
Excited.
I'm excited. I get like super
Do you guys have
excited.
an Instagram and LinkedIn and stuff? Okay.
It's the it's the Latina CEO Club.
Okay.
We're on Instagram and we're about to be on LinkedIn.
Okay.
Professional. I just got a LinkedIn for that.
Oh, the LinkedIn professional, yes. I hear you on that. Then I can message you all. There's been a harassment package the past couple months. So.
So what does your CEO day look like from beginning to end? What does a typical day look like for you?
It's a surprise for me, as it is for you. I wish it could be all rainbows and sunshine, and sometimes it is all rainbows and sunshine, and life aligns, and my chakras with my energy too. But most of the time is putting a fire at a time. There's always a fire. It's just there's always a light that creates a fire. You're just waiting for the next fire to happen for you to put it out. But you also have to
carry that light.
Right. You have to carry the light, and then you have to focus on creating the ignition to light the other fire, because if you don't have the fires, you don't have the light. And it's a whole cycle that if I don't see it as I'm telling it right now, I won't believe it.
Right.
Because all I think about is like the amount of stress that certain things give, and it will be so much easier to walk away from.
Yeah.
But I choose not to. So.
Have you ever gotten to a time where you're like, okay, this is it for me?
I have.
Yeah. What was that moment?
I left Orlando, my apartment, my everything, my clothes, my life.
And started over.
Yeah, I built my life there, and it was. I wouldn't say too high of a horse, but it was too stressing for my mentality and my kid, and I just had to walk away.
Yeah.
I literally one day woke up and I said, this is not what I need, and I can rebuild again. And I walked away and I rebuilt again.
Good for you.
That's awesome. And who caught you?
Who caught me? Myself.
Good for you.
Yeah. I didn't know I had to, but I set up my escape plan without knowing. And I was already like fixing a house here. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to move to a house.
Okay.
I'm going to leave my apartment. And, you know, I was always single for everything, so I didn't have anyone telling me what to do and what not to do. I didn't speak to my parents about most things, so it was always me.
Okay.
And the decisions I make is not like they don't have opinions or backings behind them. It was just decision. No questions, no second thought, because I don't have those. I just have a decision and then another decision to back that one.
Yeah.
Okay. So you keep moving forward no matter what.
I have to. You have to.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we do.
Do you ever take the time to like just look at the steps that you took and then analyze how you could have easily decided to divert and move forward in a straight? Okay.
I have to.
Well,
mentality wise, I only do that when I'm alone with my thoughts of outlets I could have taken. But I don't look at it often, because if I live in what I've done, I'm not going to live my present, because I'm going to think about my future and just worry. So there's either anxiety for the future or depression from the past.
Yep.
And I'm not living in my moment. And I'm glad that I have short-term memory loss for this one. Because there's things and there's people and there's, it's just baggage and things that I don't remember, but I have people that remind me of the baggage, and I'm like, it's not affecting me because I don't think about it.
Exactly.
And that's what it's allowed me to be so quick with how I move and how I just come to the next. But I do think about the future a little bit more than I want to, and that gives me a lot of anxiety.
So I asked that question because it's like, for me, what I've learned is, because I used to have regrets, right? Now it's a whole different thing. It's like you look at your path, you see where the decision didn't align, you understand why you made the decision or not, and then you keep moving forward. So it looks like I'm moving at lightning speed, but it's just literally, I looked at it, I understand, made a left turn where I should have made a right, keep it moving, don't make the left turn again. It sounds the same, it looks the same, don't make a left turn. Make the right turn and keep moving forward. However, I do like planning for the future only because I'm becoming a planner. So like planning for the future when it comes to like investing and that kind of stuff, it's critical at the moment, but only because I don't know what I don't know.
Right. But planning for the future is not thinking of the future.
Oh yeah.
But when you think of what could be without having the plan, it's more the anxiety than.
Oh, I see.
Right?
Okay.
It's not what I'm planning. I'm always planning.
Yes.
Even if
Okay.
when we think we're not planning, we're always doing something in our head. We write a little note on our phone.
Doing those notes.
Right. Our notepads are insane. They should be with a lock and key. They're important.
I've got like 3 of them. One on my desk, one on my nightstand, one that disappeared just recently. I don't know where it is.
I have a little, not a little, I have a big notebook, the yellow one that you can rip the pages off.
Yeah.
And I buy a 12-pack.
Yeah.
I write my thoughts. I don't look at it. I throw them away. But I write my thoughts. I write the ideas. I write what's going on just to engrave the important stuff.
Yeah.
To acknowledge it. It's a good idea.
I just started taking pictures and putting it in ChatGPT and have a running project journal. I was like, here you go, just in case I need to look.
ChatGPT gives me like a short lifespan of like remembering.
Yeah.
It needs to be written by hand with all my misspellings.
Yep.
Yes.
You remember more when you handwrite it.
You do.
You know?
I thought it was crazy. I was like, I don't know if it's gonna be able to read this. It looked like a doctor wrote it because I was like, just writing. They remembered.
Yeah.
I mean, I read it. It was mostly right. I mean, some of it was wrong, but it was mostly right.
The faster you write, the easier your mind gets. I feel like I seen it in my head.
Really?
Have you heard this? It's a form of journaling. You're not writing words. You're just kind of like not doodling because you're not drawing anything, but you're like writing scribbles. But that's the way to get your mind, because some people don't want to relive trauma or wounds, and so instead of journaling about what had happened years ago or yesterday or whatever, you're journaling, you just kind of scribble, and it's like a form of releasing those thoughts but not putting it on paper. It's interesting.
I didn't know about that. I do write when I'm like halfway through my page and I don't want to take notes and I don't want to remember something. I just scribble. If I'm on a call and I don't want to remember the call,
I just
scribble.
doodle.
Yeah.
That's me.
I didn't think about like being the bad thoughts so you don't want to remember, but that's a good point.
I didn't know that. They researched that. That's cool.
Right?
Let's see, how do you personally practice healing in a hustle-driven world?
I crash out. That's my signal. I crash out. I wake up in the morning and my body's already telling me I'm sick. I'm not sick. I'm just tired.
Burnt out.
Yeah. So I wake up and I'm burned out. I drive in a circle and then I have to pivot. And
so you talked about chakras. Do you do anything as far as like breath work or meditation?
Well, that only happens when I'm already like working through a stressful situation that I can't back out of. If I can back out of it, if I know I can set everything on a pause and crash, I'd rather crash than do breath work.
Okay.
Because I still have to continue thinking about what I'm working on. So my morning when I'm crashing out starts with like, I don't feel good. My head hurts. I take my kid to school and I just go home.
Yeah.
Sit on my couch and do my skincare routine. Pretend everything's okay.
A little self-care.
Yeah. I care about
Love
myself
on
a little
yourself.
bit. Yeah. When I'm so down that I can't think of anything, I have to care. Because who else is going to?
Right.
And then the next day I just forget about it. Because,
keep moving forward.
I pout. Oh, I pout, I think.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah?
I pout.
Yep.
I pout for a little bit and then
Peace
pieces. Yeah, no, I pout and then I'm like, I hide and then I'm good. I eat too.
Yeah, I bench eat.
Yeah, I binge eat.
I have a charcuterie board that I make. I snack for the whole day and I feel sick.
Yeah, that's what I do. I pout, I eat, and then on to the next.
Have you ever cried?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm a
For
crier. I'm an emotional person, so I'm definitely a crier.
I'm not, but sometimes I get like on my car, if I'm driving around, I let a tear or two.
Yeah.
Tear too.
1, 2,
That's
okay, we're
enough.
done.
1, 2, we're done. Next.
I can relate to that. I just started crying recently.
It's good. It releases all that stress too.
The fuck? Fucks up your makeup. You can go nowhere.
But it gives you that golden glow.
That's true.
Oh, he's like, Mommy, are you okay? I'm like, I'm fucking okay. I gotta do this shit. I gotta do some shit. Hold on a second. I've got to find money. I don't know where it is.
That's so me.
That's what I mean. It's like, it'll be all right, but they're there. It's easier when they get older, though. Like, she's like, I'm like, bro, like, this is going on. She's like, really? I'm like, yeah, it's all good, though. So what is the most emotional thing that's happened to you while you own this place? Like, has a customer just, like, wowed you? Whether it be, like, sad emotion, happy.
A good thing or a
It could be both.
Oh.
Or either.
I'll give you a good and a bad.
Okay.
So it balances out, right? I host Drink and Draw sometimes, once every so often. And then the host messaged me one day, and I made a joke with one of the people that were drawing. And he was going through it. I'm not going to say because it's very personal. He was really going through it, and he made his day, and he made his week. And, like, he texted the guy, and then just a whole, like, ball chain of events happened after. But it's stuff like that I get to know that small jokes, because I get way too personal, way too unprofessional here. It's stuff like that builds people that make my sufferings well worth it. Like, it's so worth it to suffer for others. It's not to make it sound bad. To suffer for the well-being of others and their, like, mind space.
Yeah.
And we bring that here. I bring that here.
Yeah.
I could be having the worst day of my life, and I'm here, and if I'm making someone's day, I'm making someone's day.
Oh, yeah, I get what you mean.
And, oh my God. Okay. There's this couple that they used to come get kava all the time. They were so regulars, like every single day. And they disappeared for like 7 months.
Okay.
7 months straight. And one day I see the couple coming in, and I was like behind the counter, so you couldn't see anything. And I was like, where the hell have y'all been? It's been 7 months. I emailed you. I like, what's going on? And she's like, I just can't come because they left it and it's a baby.
Aww.
They're like, we can't drink kava and we love your space too much. So we couldn't come because she was pregnant and it was just like a thing for them.
Aww.
And they had a baby. And they came straight from the hospital. Like, they had their tags from the hospital. They're like, give me everything you got. And I'm like, whoa.
That's adorable.
Right? And it's like, your thought after having that kid is coming here. You think it's so insignificant because, like, it's a small coffee shop in a small plaza that no one knows. We're not known. We're, we're not a staple. We're not Instagrammable, like, to that extent. And I just saw them and I was, whoa.
That's so cool.
You could have gone home, but
That's so
appreciate
cool. Yeah, that's a great story.
And just like that, I have plenty, some sad, some happy, some just overall experiences.
Yeah.
Something sad that happened at the coffee shop is I was like month 6 by myself here, and I wouldn't get a customer for the whole day. I sold $50. We're not a high volume customer, but $50 is $50 for a whole day. And I was already on my breaking point. That day I closed, I went home, I cried, and I was like, I'm closing. 6 months in. I think I talked to my dad, and then that's the first time he was like, I think you're gonna fail, but I never given you anything to go on. So he gave me 10 grand. It's 10 grand for a coffee shop is not a lot of money. But he gave me 10 grand. And he doesn't know it, and I'm not going to tell him
until this episode.
He's not going to know. But that one actually kept me going for almost 2 years.
That's so sweet.
That is really nice.
Considering you guys didn't really have a relationship.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I think he built that connection after I got back. And I was putting the same effort I always did, which was none.
I don't think that's a sad story.
Well, the sad story is, for me to say bye to something that's brick and mortar has to be a lot. Because an online business, you can let it go and open a new one like nothing happened. It's like expires on Earth, right?
Yeah.
But when there's so many eyes and so many like speculations, and this is my hometown.
Yeah.
You can't just like disappear.
Yeah.
People will talk. And not that I care, but yes, I care. I just talked to my dad, and I never would do that. And I was like, listen, I just need some cash. I didn't tell him I was closing the shop.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's good. I was there to help you.
Yeah.
I'm glad he stepped up.
Right. So now we have a very tight relationship.
Oh,
Hey, yay, good.
It wasn't the money, but it was kind of the thought of the money.
Yeah,
Of
it's
what's
him
happening.
being
Yeah.
present
Yeah, of
enough
course.
to be there for you.
Right.
And
That's cool.
To
Does he
connect,
come
to
here?
reconnect with you.
Yeah. All the time.
Comes
He
here
does
for
come
nights?
here?
Yeah, he lives on the street. He works on the street. I actually picked this spot. I could have picked a different spot. I picked this spot because it was
Close to your family, yeah.
Yeah.
Close to your family. That's cute.
That's such a good story.
She don't want to tell you. There's plenty of parents, including mine, that would not.
That would never
That
know.
would not. I mean, they may, but I think my dad would if my mom would let him.
Oh.
That's the thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. That's awesome.
Yeah. Very blessed. That life's turned.
I love that.
Okay, so what is a fear you still carry with the hustle and earlier losses of, like, in expectations?
Wait, hold up. What?
Well, like, so, all right, so you feared closing down as a brick and mortar. And then, obviously, because of all the things you just explained, do you have any other ones that you're taking with you to help, like, buttress, like, to help keep you strong? Like, you've done it for 2 years now? To keep you going, I guess?
Anything faces me. Well, nothing will face me now. Because I have lived through all my fears. That's the thing about starting young. I don't think I can find another fear that I have not experienced in a different form. The fear has been experienced and it has been come over. It has been done and it has been completely wiped. I just gotta, if I find something that I'm fearing, I just gotta find something that I already experienced to connect it to.
Yeah,
and
okay.
it just kind of works with it. I'm not afraid of failure. Y'all can tell. I have failed. I have started. This is my third time starting over, and I'm 26.
Yeah, I don't even think it's failure nowadays. It's just experience,
Learning experiences,
learning,
yeah.
you know, how to grow and build yourself up.
I say failure because it's better for the soul.
Is
To
it?
like, for me, it's better. I just admit it. I'm like,
I call it shame. It's easier.
Shame?
It's a lot easier now that I understand what it is.
right.
Why I'm moving in that direction. Because I feel ashamed that I did this. And I was like, there's nothing that you did do. Like, it's just a perception of behavior from one person to the next. Like, whether or not you felt, when you feel shame you're doing it, then maybe you address it. But if someone's making you feel shameful, then that's a projection. Or not a projection, but that is their process, right?
Right.
So, like, you're just learning. And like you said, you're failing, but you're failing upward. You
Yeah.
fail backwards, too.
I'm not afraid of the word.
Exactly.
I was afraid of the word, and that was one of my fears.
Yeah.
And it's a failure is a failure. I don't want to, sugarcoat it or give it a different name. And it builds me up. I'm not afraid of it. I'm just going for it. Yeah.
Great.
Exactly.
All right, well, I guess our last infamous question, what makes you feral?
What makes me feral?
Yes, I know you're ready for this one. You've been waiting.
She don't get the spot.
I have listened to everyone saying what makes them feral. And I have gone through the podcast and looked over everyone's answer. And I can't really
She's done her research.
Yeah, I can't really associate to like any of their responses.
Okay.
If there was a box, I'll be the bigger box. How about that?
Okay.
I know there's a box and we all fit in one. It doesn't have to be that specific. But I'm not afraid of myself. I'm not afraid of others. I'm not afraid of life. I'm not afraid of living. And that gives me a very overconfident life. And if we not call it manifesting, we call it projecting, and we call it whatever we want. But I think I built my reputation for myself pretty early on to say that if there was a box, I'm the bigger box.
I love that for you.
I do.
That sounds right, though.
Right?
I don't think you're overconfident. I just think that you understand your abilities.
Yeah.
And you don't give two fucks about what everybody else thinks about it.
You're on a path of your own, and you're continually going forward.
It's my life. Who's going to live it for me?
Not one.
Exactly.
Not one
All
person.
right.
Oh, well, thank you so much for being here.
I like my little...
Thank you so much for calling us out.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Calling us to the fucking carpets. Because you're awesome for that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It did change my perspective on a lot of shit, though, that day. I
Yeah.
was like, God damn, I'm not paying attention.
Yeah. Well, it's not that you're not paying attention. Is I was always in a shell, and you can't see someone that doesn't want to be seen.
But it's odd enough because, like, I just had this conversation. I spent so much time living inside the past 2.5 years and not having to deal with other people. Now I'm dealing with other people again. I would have asked you, previous me would have asked you, like, hey, do you want to do this? You own this freaking coffee shop.
There's something behind.
There's something wrong here with my brain. But I just literally had to. You said that and it like unlocked a whole bunch of stuff. It's because I've been sitting by myself for 2 years.
Well, it's very human of us to be selfish. That's our whole purpose. We are selfish.
Of course.
And I don't think I'm built to be as selfish as I need to be in life, and let's not get into it. But that also comes with like being underconfident and quiet, and there's so much of me that no one sees anymore. Because we all lost that touch of like being out there. So I get it. And I was like, I'm just going to call them out real quick. Maybe
that.
they'll pick it up. Maybe they'll.
Oh,
like,
yes,
wow.
absolutely.
My
I'm
perspective
like,
will
shots
change.
fired. I'm dead. Thank you again for listening, you guys. And we appreciate all the support. Remember to like, share, follow, comment, and follow Tiki Java Jacks along with the Latina CEO Club. Soon to be seen on LinkedIn and obviously already on
We're
Instagram.
launching this month, 28th.
Yay!
So exciting.
And if you're interested to learn more, obviously DM them.
Yeah.
And get involved. There's not a lot of stuff like this in Jacksonville, so it's pretty awesome.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you.
Bye.